Nickflanagan Weekly. Ladies and gentlemen. Hi, welcome to Nickflanagan Weekly. I'm Nick. Hey, I'm doing another live stream. Who knew? If you're listening to this after the fact, well, you're not part of the live stream, but if you're in the chats, well, I'm on YouTube and I'm streaming from my channel. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the episode I uploaded yesterday featuring my interview with Elizabeth Mann. This is Nickflanagan Weekly. I am Nick. I am, as always, running late. These are busy. This has been a busy March and a busy April. What the heck is up with that? What the hell's going on with your March? I've had barely time to sit down in front of the Fortnite and get killed by 9-year-olds. It's just not happening to the extent that I want it to, and that hurts me. It harms me. I'm pretty tired lately. Every morning I'm waking up and I'm like, why the fuck am I so tired? Can someone answer me why I'm so tired? I'm sleeping. Is it the pills? I've been on mad pills for about a year now. Earlier, it felt like there were no side effects. And now I wake up groggier than a grogmeister. How groggy is a grogmeister? I don't know. They've become a meister. So if we're going by Game of Thrones names, a meister is a master of being groggy. Game of Thrones is starting soon. What do you think is going to happen? I think the dragon is going to eat something, and I can't wait. But no spoilers, please, if you know how Game of Thrones will end. I want to be surprised, but I also expect to be disappointed. You know what I mean? Because Game of Thrones, it started so strong and it was really exciting, and now it's just like fully in that sort of last quarter of a movie thing where it's like really hard to get right. You know, it's hard for it not to feel convenient at wrapping itself up, and it's already been doing enough of that. So enough simplification that I don't have high hopes. But of course, I'm quite thankful for all the entertainment it's given me, and it's still giving me entertainment. And if something has entertained me, I will follow it to the end of the earth. I'm tired. Listener, patron, Flangeline is tired, as she says in the chat right now. That's right, I have a chat when I do this live. Generally, there's one person in it, but it's still a chat. It counts. I am excited for the new Game of Thrones. I'm rewatching Sopranos, as I've discussed earlier. Dark stuff. I don't understand. On the upside, I took my cat. I went with my mother to take my cat to the vet yesterday. I mean, I said things are busy. You know, animal checkups are part of that busyness. And Manny's got, the doctor thinks the coat, Manny's coat, is beautiful. And his teeth are pretty good, only some plaque. And basically, Manny is the picture of health. So if you were to come by my home, you could pick up Manny and you wouldn't get scabies or fleas or the disease where cats make you crazy, even if it seems like I have got that disease, which I haven't. I'm only crazy because the world is crazy. I'm normal, you know what I'm saying? And the world is crazy. Something like that. How do you stop the tax man? Tax man coming at me. And I'm like, hey, Mr. Taxman, give me a break. Give me a second. He says, I'm sorry, it's tax season. Taxman says, have you heard the saying death and taxes? I say no. And the taxman says, you should know that saying. It's a well-known saying. And now I've got the blues on a Tuesday Blues Day. Yes, cats have little toothbrushes. That's a known fact. Cats have little toothbrushes, and we're expected to brush their little sharp teeth. So when they bite us, which they invariably do, we don't get worse diseases than they'll probably give us. My friend doesn't like cats, and I get it, but I like cats. My friend's like, imagine a cat just walked into your house and you didn't know what a cat was. Wouldn't you be weirded out? Well, yeah, but I'd feel like I was in Narnia as well, which is a good feeling. Yeah, I don't have much to report. I've been running around so much, still trading for knickknacks. Today I gave away some wrestling stuff, and I got some Sega Genesis games, including Mortal Kombat. Fatality. That's what they say in Mortal Kombat. I'm doing this thing where all the video games I wasn't that good at as a kid, I'm like trying to get again so I can maybe be good at them this time around. So Donkey Kong Country, watch your back. I'm coming for you. Diddy Kong, I'm going to be good at being Diddy Kong. Mortal Kombat, so many fatalities. Lots of these moves. Kids' games are violent. That's just a fact. But it's a great entree into being into horror movies. And I don't know anyone who likes horror movies who's actually killed somebody, so that's nice. Aries season is coming upon us. That means it's my birthday in a few weeks. Feeling a little disconnected from lots of people. So maybe I might go away or something for my birthday. Maybe I'll go to Montreal. I don't think. What have you done for your birthdays? Write weaklypodcast@gmail.com with the answer. Or tweet at me. I might go to Montreal for my birthday. Might go there, have a bagel, have a nice strong coffee, do some writing. Soak it up. Because Toronto, I don't know. Good for a birthday, but the birthdays I've had here that have worked out have all been stuff I don't want to do. The older I get, I'm being like, I'm gonna go to this bar, and I'm gonna sit down at this stool, and you're all invited to just pop by whenever you want. And it's like, okay, that's great, but what if nobody comes? What if some crumb bums are the only people who show up, and I got to talk to them, and they're like, how old are you? And I'll say, I legitimately don't want to say. And they'll say, why not? And I'll say, you know why not? It's because I'm old now. And I'm at a bar sitting on a stool waiting for anyone to show up. Better like the bartender if you're doing the go to a bar, sit at a stool, wait for people to show up birthday trick. For my birthday, what I want is tax amnesty, eternal life for the cat. Yeah, exactly. If you don't drink anymore, you don't drink that much, it's like, why would you be at a bar celebrating your birthday? LA is all about these birthdays. I know sometimes I talk about Los Angeles and my time spent there. The comedy scene there in LA, someone will be like, oh, it's Joey Gass's birthday. You want to go? It's at this bar. Okay, you go. There's 400 people for this person's birthday. Everyone's going to people whose birthdays they don't even know, just as an excuse. And the amount of sober people at them is sobering. Does coffee sober you up? Let me know. weaklypodcast@gmail.com. Got some good interviews coming up. I'm excited for those. Shout outs to Andy Lloyd. He's been editing the emails lately, the interviews lately. He gets the emails, he edits them, he sends them to me, and I read them. I have a rare day of work going on tomorrow. I'm very excited for that. What a way to enter my birthday month of April, having done a job. And I'm not talking about these other jobs I'm up to, taking care of cats, taking care of dogs, sending ideas to people and seeing what they think. No, this is a real gig. It's a very brief gig, but I'm doing it tomorrow. I'll let you know if I do a good job. And if I do a bad job, there's hell to pay. There will be hell to pay. I'll have to pay hell. I'm going to go to the gym after this. It's pretty much the main thing that's been going on since I last dropped in on you word-wise. I went to the gym. And this gym I'm going at, they go, hey, the gym membership comes with a free movement screening. Oh, movement screening. And they literally said it like this, just to make sure you're using the machines right. Oh, wow. I want that kind of a test. I'm sure I'm using the machines wrong. I'm a broken person. Why wouldn't I be doing using machines in a broken way? I'm not really broken. I just have bad hand-eye coordination. And so I'm like, yeah, Jerome. He goes, they say, hey, Jerome can help you out. So I set a time with Jerome. And Jerome, it's like the biggest guy I ever met. He's showing me around but he's not showing me how to use the machines. He's just sort of testing my acumen, my posture, my squatting abilities. He says, we'll get you good. This was just a way to get me some personal training. And I'll tell you, this personal training, it's not cheap. You got to be a millionaire to get personally trained. I'm happy with just faceless, I don't know you, formal training. I want someone being like, I don't know who you are. I don't care. I'm training you. Impersonal training. Thank you very much. That's the word I was thinking of. I was trying to get there. Impersonal training. Hello, you. Drop down. Give me 20. I don't know who you are. I'm not going to tell you about your form. Give me 20 now. Otherwise, it's like $90 a session. And they want you to do like 3 months. Look at the math on that. It's $4,000. That's what I make in 2 years. One of the reasons I say I don't make a lot of money is so the tax man doesn't bother me. Too bad the Beatles made that song Tax Man, because I would have made a song called Tax Man if they hadn't written that. And I'm sure my tax man would be just as good. Here's my tax man. Tax man, tax man, tax man, tax man. Why you gotta be taxing me? Tax man, you are just a tax man. I'm a man that you want to be. You got the tax, I got the money. You're running faster than me. Jumped in front of the door. I say, whoa, you want to put the tax on me. To me, that's better than the Beatles song of the same name. To me. Yeah. Taxman. Taxman made it so I can't get personally trained. I hope you're happy, Taxman. You know why they're not letting me get trained? Because if I had big enough biceps, Taxman comes up to me. He's like, hey, can you pay it? And I'll go, you want a headlock? And I'll say, no. I'll say, well, then maybe don't ask me to pay my taxes. Still watching these Owen Benjamin videos. I'm obsessed. This guy's losing his mind over there. Taxman gonna give me the blues. Taxman, I think that the reason that the blues men have the blues is because the taxman gave them the blues. Robert Johnson went to the crossroads and taxman was there and said, "You owe me a fare." And Robert Johnson said, "I'm bad to the bone," or whatever his song was. Mueller report gave Trump a D. Well, it's kind of going to be a short episode, I think. Just wrapping up, having a fun little live stream. I was trying to figure out how to do this on Twitch. I don't know how to do it on Twitch. So YouTube is how it's got to be. If you enjoyed the podcast, please share it, review it, subscribe, tell a friend. Go on Patreon, $20,000 pledge. Put a graffiti of the podcast on the side of your garage. Point me to a low-cost insurance provider. And talk to the tax man. If you're a tax man listening to the podcast, just say, get into the system and tweak the tax, tweak my taxes. I'm going to play the theme song now. Shout out to the only person watching tonight. Dame Atter with you. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how this goes. Weekly. Nick Flanagan Weekly. Thanks.